Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne. And I'm bringing you a video tonight titled, She Always Chooses the Most Sexually Attractive Man, the Walk Back. I got one for you tonight. But before we go any further, always know my videos in the dating space, they're inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. In addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me at the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. But I want to get right to it. This is a follow-up from my previous video, Sexually Attractive Men Never Put in Work After They Leave the House. So this is what happens when you fully inhale that previous message I gave and you become that sexually attractive man. What happens is the title of the video. She always chooses the most sexually attractive man, the walk back. And the walk back is when she is leaving a particular establishment with a man, or she sees you inside and she might be talking to another man. But somehow, some way, yet and still, she walks back to you and she chooses you. Now, this may seem far-fetched, and some of the stories that I give in my previous videos are aligned with this message, and they may seem a little out there, but they're real. And that's what I want to let you know tonight, that you can become a man that is so sexually attractive that another man can be put in work with her, buying her drinks, spending time with her, but when she sees the man that is a departure from the men that she normally deals with, her reality is suspended. She will walk back to you, and she will dismiss the previous man that she was leaving with. This is a real thing. She always chooses the most sexually attractive man, the walk back. And I want to make this real for you. So I'll just tell you, something that happened this year, okay? I was at a particular place that I go to on a regular basis. I went inside for a half a second because I get there late. And I was outside just relaxing, chilling, hanging out with one of my young boys. And there was another girl who comes there that's a regular. And we were outside. And there was a girl that walked past us. And she was with a group of men, but she was with one of the men. She probably had met him that night. And she took one look at me. And she dropped the man off that she was walking with. She circled back. And there was a girl beside me. And she was so attracted to me that she started talking to the girl beside me just to see if me and the girl were together. This is a real thing. And then I saw the move that she made. And indirectly, I made it clear that I was by myself. And, she pulled her phone out. And I got her number. And then she kind of pulled me to the side away from the girl because she knew that she wasn't disrespected. She had already had dialogue with the girl. They kikied and exchanged Instagrams, all the girl shit. But then I was her target, and she got me away from her, and then she ended up coming back to my spot just like that. So that's the epitome of the walk back. That's why she always chooses the most sexually attractive man, because it doesn't matter who she met before she saw you. And see, some of you all have to take this sexually attractive man seriously. When I talk about this sexually attractive man and the realities that surround the sexually attractive man, you have to take it seriously, and you have to see yourself in the realm, in the sphere of possibility of becoming this man. I don't care if you're 5'6" or you're 6'6". There's an element of work that you have to do and discipline that you have to implement into your life that you become a departure. That's the only way that the girl walks back to you and deems you the sexually attractive man, is that you are a departure. You're a departure. She may have met someone else. She's like, okay, I'll settle for him. But when she sees you, she understands that she can satisfy her fantasies. So she leaves the man that she's settled with and she walks back to you. I've had this happen so many times. And even this year, women are walking up the block after the spot lets out, She's with another man, drops him off right there, walks back towards me, engages in conversation with me. And that man he's stuck right there because she saw the departure of the sexy, attractive fantasy that she wanted. That's why you have to put in a level of discipline into your life. And that's why the previous video I made, I said sexy, attractive men never put in work after they leave the house, because you're the departure that she's going to walk back towards once you've put in the work before you left the house. Putting in the work before you left the house means that you've exerted an extreme level of discipline into your life. You physically maximize yourself. That's why I say I don't care if you're 5'6" or 6'6". Discipline elicits her lust. If you do what you have to do to maximize yourself physically, if you wear the right attire that's congruent with the man that you see yourself as, if you implement the discipline into your life, that you're playing the best card that life dealt you. You took inventory of your gifts, your talents, and your abilities, and you made a conscious decision to identify your best talent and attribute that you've been given, and you maximize it. You push it. You put discipline behind it. Now you're extremely recognizable, and you're a departure because most men are not taking this intricate of a look at themselves and going within themselves. So you're the departure. That's why she walks back. She walks back because she was satisfied with the man that she was leaving with, and she was enthralled and captivated by the man that she saw. That's why she walks back, because you're the most sexy, attractive man. You have to take this seriously, because this is a real thing. Women will walk back towards you, even if they're leaving with someone else, even if they're in an establishment and they're talking to someone else. They will walk back towards you. They will walk towards you because you are the sexually attractive man that's a representation of her fantasy, versus having to settle for a man that she has a lukewarm level of attraction to. That's why she chooses the most sexually attractive man. But you can't get that walk back until you fully walked into yourself and maximize yourself. It's very important that you have to understand that you have to push the boundaries of your self-development. That makes you a departure. That is what elicits the level of lust that she suspends her bullshit. Because that walk back is not normal. It's not normal. Men are going to despise you once they continuously see women walk back towards you. You didn't see them inside, you might see them outside. She's going to drop that man off, whoever she was dealing with, and she's going to walk back towards you. That is not normal. It's not normal because you are not a normal man. If you truly understand the nuances and the discipline that it takes to become the sexy, attractive man. So everything is not normal because reality is suspended. When a woman meets a sexy, attractive man, her reality is suspended. You are an opportunity for her to experience the absolute depths of the pleasure that she's looking to experience. You are her fantasy. That's why she walks back, because she has to depart from the normal world to her fantasy. And you have to be the fantasy man so women walk back towards you. It's a real thing. It's possible. And I can bring a little bit more of an in-depth story, something a little bit more concrete, okay? This was some years ago. The previous example I gave, that happened at like the beginning of the year, okay? And this was some years ago. And I walked into in a spot in DC late. This was Marvin's. I never named the club unless it's closed down. That's my bylaw, okay? This was Marvin's. If you're from DC, you know, and you know. Marvin's, Sodom and Gomorrah. And I rode up into the spot late, and I was talking to this girl, and we had maybe 1 minute of dialogue. And she concluded that she wanted to leave with me, and that's what she did. And we got back to my place, and we were just talking just a little bit. I think it was maybe even on the way back to my place. And she says, yeah, I was talking to this guy, and he was buying me drinks, And, we were in each other's space, but she says, when I saw you, she told me, she says, you were way more attractive than him. So what did she do? She walked back. And so that's why women, they always choose the most sexy, attractive man. This is a real thing. You have to become the most sexy, attractive man. And that's exactly what she said to me. And we had a good time, and we had a little short-lived thing, if you want to call it that. But she walked into her fantasy by walking back, and she evaded her reality of having to settle. You have to become the sexy, attractive man, and you have to take this seriously so that you are a departure and you're an entryway into her fantasy. Because most women, especially when they go out, there's not enough fantasy men to go around. There's not enough extremely sexy, attractive men to go around. So their instinct, their sexual and biological imperative is stimulated when they meet the departure, the fantasy, because that's what she really wants. Even if she doesn't know she wants it, she understands she wants it when she sees it. That's why you are a departure. A departure is taking her away from whatever reality that she's created in her mind. All of her bullshit is suspended when she meets a sexy, attractive man. All of it is gone because she's gone. She's in an alternate reality because she's entered her realm of fantasy. So all of that dating with intention and, oh, you have to take me out on 3 or 4 dates if you think you're going to even get a whiff of this pussy. All of this, I'm dating for the long term and marriage and all that bullshit. All of it is suspended when she meets the sexy, attractive man. You have to be the man that she walks back her bullshit from and she enters into her realm of fantasy. You are the fantasy man. And there's not enough fantasy men to go around. That's why you have to take seriously the discipline that it takes to become the sexy, attractive man. You're her fantasy. You're her departure from the reality that she is dissatisfied with. She's laying down with men that she has partial attraction to because she doesn't have enough extremely sexy, attractive men to choose from. That's why you have to become the departure. That's why she always chooses the most sexy, attractive man. And you have to make a decision to become that sexy, attractive man. And the entryway into that is you have to believe it's possible to become a man that's clicking on all cylinders. You have to become a man and believe it's possible that you can maximize all of your gifts, your talents, your attributes, and your unique way and perspective that you see the world. That's your hand. Life gave you that. But you have to give yourself a gift based on the gifts life has given you by taking seriously the gifts that life has given you and maximizing those. That takes discipline. And some men, they meet me in person. I'm out in DC, and I can just look at their face. They're like, oh my God, like that's the man I saw on YouTube. But the first thing they see is I'm tall as a motherfucker at 6'5". Then they're like, oh, I subscribe to your channel and this and that. But I don't rely on my height. I exert an extreme level of discipline, running 15 to 20 miles a week, watching what I eat. No oils. I use spray oils when I cook. There's an extreme level of discipline that elicits the walk back. So I did the work before the woman saw me, and the man she was with obviously didn't do enough work because that was a reality that she was going to settle for. But then she saw me, and what did she do? She walks back to a reality that she longs for. And you have to become that man. If you want to have a departure of experiences, you have to become that man because the only other alternative is to be every man. To cross your fingers, buy her drinks, give her gifts, take her on dates, and hope that you get a whiff of that pussy. That's every man. But if you want to be the man that she walks back towards, you have to become the departure, the fantasy. So you have to awaken the fantasy man that's inside of you by falling in love with yourself and every potential that you have to offer to the world and maximizing it. That's when you depart. When you say I have gifts and talents and abilities, and if I develop them, I can separate, now you depart from the pack. And where do you depart to? The realm of fantasy. You're the fantasy man. And that's why she always chooses the most sexually attractive man, because she's looking for a departure. And what does she do when she meets the departure? She walks back. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. Bring you a video tonight just talking about how she always chooses the most sexually attractive man, the walk back. I hope I've been as clear as I can possibly be, because this is a real thing. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And once again, I hear you all in the comments. You all are commenting, and wanting me to make videos on particular topics. I will make your particular video, your custom video, if you make a donation of $150 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App. That's in my video description. Once you want me to make your video, you make a donation to my PayPal or my Cash App. And then in the note feature on PayPal or Cash App, because they both have a note feature, you put the description, you put the video title that you want me to make your video on, and I'll put your video on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating, on YouTube in 24 hours or less. If your video topic is more nuanced and more detailed than just leaving a note on PayPal or Cash App, you still make your donation of $150 or more to my PayPal or Cash App, and then you email me at matthewchorne.com after you've made your donation, and you give me the more nuanced and detailed description of what you want me to make your video on. And once again, it will be on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating on YouTube, in 24 hours or less. Easy and streamlined. If my message has been of value to you tonight, and you understand that you have different impediments, different things that you've been facing in the dating space, I'm your dating coach, okay? So if you want to get dating coaching from me, then you email me at matthewchorne.com. You leave coaching in the subject matter of the email. And you leave your name, your phone number, and whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space in the body of the email. And I will return the email after I do the assessment, and then I'll give you the terms of the coaching. And once you accept the terms, the coaching will commence. Very easy, very streamlined. Breakthroughs happen in the space of the dating coaching. I know my videos are valuable, but that one-on-one understanding of you and the wisdom and revelation that I have to give to you, that's what gets you the breakthrough. So get your dating coaching. And if you've been elevated and you're better for having seen my video, make your donation, okay? My donation information, my PayPal, and my Cash App is in my video description. I want you all to donate, okay? I'm giving you this heavy game. Who's really spitting like this? Let's be for real. I want you all to donate according to how you've been impacted. My donation information is in my video description. I never tell you what to donate. Donate according to how you've been impacted. And understand, I never take any donation lightly. You all continue to help me to elevate and grow as I continue to help you to elevate and grow as well. And I'm still looking for 5 individuals. I've been filling the slots. I have a few slots left, okay? 5 individuals who want to make a year-long coaching journey with me. In this year-long coaching journey, you're going to get a minimum of 3 coaching calls per week. And the entryway into the coaching program is that you email me at matthewchorne.com, leave mentorship in the subject matter of the email. Leave your name, your phone number, tell me exactly where you are and where you want to be in the dating space and in life in general, because there's life coaching integrated into this year-long coaching program as well. You give me a year of your life will never be the same. I will supersede your expectations. You'll go to places that you never imagined. Once again, you get 3 coaching calls per week minimum. And you have 24-hour access to me as well. You can be in a situation where you're about to go on a date. You just met a woman. You want to know what to say. You want to know what to do. You want to know how to move. I'm yours 24 hours a day. You can text me, email me, call me, and I'm going to respond. So you have unlimited access to me as well. And I'm going to help you to navigate from exactly where you are to where you want to be. And once I trust, after the coaching has commenced, that you're making improvements, I don't care where you are in the world, because I coach men all over the world. We will meet up in person and we can go out together, a bar, club, hang out, whatever the case may be. And then I can assess you in person as I see you talk to women, and we'll talk to women together. And I can give you in-person assessment coaching. There's nothing like this. Once again, 3 coaching calls a week, unlimited access to me, and a complete understanding of where you are and where you want to be. And I'm going to take you beyond that. So if you're interested in a year-long coaching journey program, I want you to email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Once again, leave mentorship in the subject matter of the email, and leave your name, your phone number, and the specific issues of which you're facing in the dating space and what you're looking to overcome and where you want to be. I'll do an assessment, and then I'm going to call you, because this is a very personalized space. And once I call you, we will assess if we're a good fit to work with one another over the course of a year. This is a magical space. I can't say it enough. You give me 1 year of your life will never be the same. Make sure you reach out to me. Lastly, my dating coaching community on the school platform. It's an amazing space. Thank you to everyone who's been signing up. Thank you to everyone who's signed up. This community is growing. In this particular community, the Matthew C. Horne Dating Coaching Community on the school platform is separate from YouTube. What I do is I put 2 exclusive videos every week that are not on YouTube in the community. Every Monday night, 8 p.m., we have a Zoom video meetup. I do a monologue, I introduce a particular topic, I speak on it, and then the members of the community who are on the Zoom call, we can dialogue about it. After we're finished dialoguing, every member of the community can ask me anything they want to ask me for the duration of an hour. I'm your dating coach for an entire hour. It's nothing like it. Very personalized. So I'm your dating coach for the remainder of that hour. Breakthroughs are happening. The conversation is changing from week to week because the men in the community are growing. And so they're introducing new things to me that we dialogue and talk about every Monday. And then every Zoom call that we have is archived in the community. Every video that I make is archived in the community. So you can catch up. You can sign up right now, and you can catch up to all of the wisdom and revelation that I've been given in the community. And I allow the members of the community to also give me video topics that they want me to speak on. So you get custom videos in the community as well. And we dialogue throughout the week. And I tell the members of the community the topics that I'm going to speak on the Zoom, and we talk about that. Like, it's an amazing space. It's a personalized space. So if you're interested in having direct access to me every week, join my dating coaching community. The link to sign up will be in the video description, as well as pinned to the top of the comments. I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. And just please remember that she chooses the most sexy, attractive man. You have to be serious about becoming the departure, because she would depart from the man she settled for as soon as she sees you, when she enters the realm of her fantasy. A departure means that she exits her normal way of existing. She fights all of her bullshit, she supersedes it, and she submits to her fantasy. That's why she always chooses the most sexy, attractive man. And what does she do? She walks back towards you. I'll see you all soon.